half from a hurricane hitting. Oh yeah, and so this might be the last nice day to get out and do some fishing this afternoon, but it's low tide, so I just brought down some shrimp and a double drop rig, shortest rig, and just see if I can catch something in that little ocean out there. Alright, here we go.
Alright, I always say if you are catching croaker in the surf, you are casting out too far. I don't know, maybe it was the hurricane bringing them closer, whatever. I have not caught a croaker in the surf this entire summer, and yet here I am catching the croaker, and not even big ones. So I've caught them on the pier, I've caught them out in the boat, but I have not caught them in the surf. And I wasn't casting out very far, just beyond the breakers there, and one right after another, here comes another one. And so just using shrimp, of course, on my double drop rig, but surprising. So, you know, catching fish is fun, but I don't like to catch croaker. So then I did catch a whiting, and I was pretty happy about that, but he was awful small, so he was going back in too. No fish tacos for this guy. So then you know, hurricane coming, the waves started picking up, and by high tide that day, you can see this is 5th Street. I had my knife here, and I had some bait out, and the wave just snuck up on me, and it just carried it out. And at that point, we were like, let's get out of here. And by the time I got everything packed up, you can see I'm walking through a big old puddle here just to get out of it. There we go. Whoa! It's a windy one out here. You can't see anything, can you? Yeah. My tree is falling. Woo! There's the deck. The boat's still there. I tied that bad boy down. I don't know. Look at this tree. Oh, blowing in the wind. So I wake up in the morning and the tree's down in my front yard. So I got to get a chainsaw for that. Hey, we decided to go out in the Cape Fear the day after the hurricane, actually. And you see the little boat in front of the big boat? That's actually the ferry going out to Bald Head. That just shows you how big that cargo ship is. Okay, so watch this. You see that fish right there? You probably didn't. I'm going to slow down the video so you can see it again. But right here. Those blues were jumping left and right.
Come on, pull it. All right, take your time, don't lose it. You want me to go out there with the net? No, I thought you had it. That would have been a good idea, huh? I got it. I got the video. No, that's not a stingray. That's a fish. It's a big one too. It's a blue. Don't get it off. That's a big dinner. Come on. Woo! You got it. Patience pays off. Patience pays off, Ian.
So a little bit after that, my wife just put on a piece of frozen shrimp we bought at the beach pantry, and she cast it out on this little pen rod. I think it's a 2500 pen rod, and she lands this big blue, and it was giving her such a hard time. She actually it went for a run. She actually handed me the reel. She was like, you got to reel this thing in. I was like, all right. So I reeled it in for her, but she got it on the hook, so I got to give her credit. It turned out to be a red drum, turned out to be 22-inch red drum, so I thought I was pretty happy with my 20-inch blue I caught before that, but she was real happy with the 22. Nice slot drum. That might make some fish tacos. I don't know. So here you go. Yeah, I was surprised on a little piece of shrimp. It looked like one circle hook. There's the blue. 20 inches. I was happy. But then she was happier with her big drum.